Hello? Hello, I am back today with another nail video. If you are a regular viewer, you've seen me use the Kiara Sky Jelly Tip system in previous videos. While that kit is great and comes with a little C-shaped freestanding lamp that makes curing a lot easier than say the Appraise one, it's still not perfect. So I've been wanting to try out the Gelish Touch LED lamp, and that's what we're gonna do today, so let's get into it. My natural nails are looking pretty good right now, so I won't be doing too much prep. I'm just slightly pushing back my cuticles and giving the dead skin a little trim. Today I will be working with the Kiara Sky Jelly Tips in the short square shape, and if you want the full deets on the Kiara Sky Jelly Tips or the Jelly Tip system, I will link my previous videos for you in the description box. So I'm just sizing these to my natural nails, making sure that they fit from sidewall to sidewall. If I can't find my perfect fit, I always prefer to size up rather than to size down, because I can file them down to fit my natural nail perfectly. The thumb tip is really the only one that I ever have to file down because I have a pretty squared out cuticle area and the tip is more rounded, so I just use a hand file to reshape the tip to square it out a bit so that it fits perfectly at my cuticle. Next, I etch the inside part of the tip that makes contact with my natural nail with an under the nail bit. I'll be using the products that come along with the Kiara Sky Jelly Tip system with the exception of the mini curing lamp, because today I will finally be using the Gelish Touch LED lamp. I have been telling you guys that I want to try this lamp for months, and I tried ordering it multiple times from different sites, but my order either wouldn't go through or they wouldn't ship to Canada. So the sweethearts at Beyond Polish stepped in and were kind enough to send me one to try for you guys today, so a big thank you to Beyond Polish for providing me with the lamp. I really appreciate it. A few key features about the lamp from the Gelish website. It is a portable and rechargeable focused beam LED light. You can flash or full cure with it, but I just use it to flash cure and then I do a full cure at the end using my other Gelish mini LED lamp. It has a 24-hour battery. It's touch activated. It provides 360-degree freedom. It has a battery charge indicator light so you know when to plug it back in to recharge, and it was designed to be used with their soft gel system, which is similar to the Kiara Sky system that I'm using today, but I don't own the Gelish one, so if you guys would like me to try their system in a future video, let me know in the comments. I've actually been using the lamp for a few months off camera to get the hang of it. I saved the box and contents to show you. You can see a full image of the lamp on the front of the box, product features and specs on the back. Inside, you get a little yellow slip that states that you need to charge it up fully before your first use, which I already did, an informational pamphlet, a little USB cord for charging, and the lamp itself, which I had to dramatically bend to fit into frame in its entirety. It has a little charging port in the back with a battery charge indicator, an on and off switch on the base of it, and the best feature of all, it's touch activated, which makes applying jelly tips so much easier and faster. I'm wiping my nails clean with my CND nail surface cleanser and moving onto application. I'm starting with prep, followed by primer, and then I'm applying a thin coat of builder and curing it in my LED lamp for 45 seconds. This is my third attempt at filming this video because I wanted to get a side view of what I'm doing while also getting an overhead view with my regular camera, and getting both in frame was a challenge, but I did it this time around. So I'm applying the builder to the inside of my jelly tip, and then I place the tip at my cuticle and I slowly start pressing it down the rest of my nail to push out any air bubbles, at which point I tap my Gelish touch LED light, flash cure for a few seconds until the tip is set in place, and then I move on to applying the prep primer and builder to the rest of my nails. It's a lot easier to do this while using this lamp when I'm not filming because I don't have to worry about being in frame when I first apply the tip to my nail. When I'm off camera, I place the hand right underneath the touch LED lamp when I'm applying the jelly tip to my nail, and then I just tap it then and there without having to slowly move my hand underneath the light because I'm not filming, so I don't have to worry about being in frame of the overhead camera as well as my side camera. So just keep that in mind. Although it looks effortless in this video, it's actually even easier when you don't have to worry about filming. So once all my tips are on, I give them a full cure in my Gelish LED lamp for 45 seconds. Although they look pretty good, I like to file and shape them a bit and remove the surface shine with a 180 grit file. And then I switch over to my E-file and a sanding band to smooth out the cuticle area to give it a more natural look. And then I switch over to an under the nail cleanup bit, and I clean up any excess builder that oozed out under the nail during the application process. When I'm happy with the shape, I just wipe off the excess dust with a little bit of alcohol and take a bit more primer and apply it just to the cuticle area to further smooth it out. I really like doing this when I'm working with full cover tips or polygel really, because it just makes the edge of the tip melt into the cuticle area and it gives it, again, a more natural look. Onto polish, I'm starting out by applying OPI's gel polish in the shade Put It in Neutral. I applied 3 coats of this in total, curing between each coat. I know I reach for the shade a lot, but honestly, Put It in Neutral and Bubble Bath by OPI are just the perfect base shades for pretty much any nail design. I just can't help myself. When my last coat is cured, I wipe the sticky layer off with a little bit of alcohol, and I file down the sides again because you can imagine after 3 coats of gel polish, the shape tends to kind of get lost a bit, so I just like to sharpen it back up. A few videos ago, I told you guys that I had ordered some gel paints to work with that are a thicker viscosity than gel polish, so I could do nail art because I kept having to worry about gel polish running if I didn't cure it in time when I was doing nail art with it. So this is the set of gel paints that I was talking about. I got it off of Amazon, and it comes with 24 different shades as well as a 15-piece set of nail art brushes. I do want to point out though that the pots are kind of deceiving. Like the inquisitive little kitten that I am, I took one apart out of curiosity, and they do in fact have a false bottom, so there's actually a lot less product in each pot than you would expect at first glance. I wanted to see how well they mix, so I will be creating a custom shade using Glacier Blue, Grass Green, and White. I will also be revisiting the jelly stamping tool that I used a few months ago because I think I had told you that I wanted to show you how easy it is to use on a square nail shape, and this is the perfect video for it. I have a separate set of nail brushes that I normally use and love, but for the purpose of this video, I thought that I would just use one that came in the gel paint kit and customize it to my liking in case any of you end up purchasing the paints and want to make the brushes work for you. This is what I did. So I'm going to be doing a border nail design today. So I will be using this long brush, but it's a little too thick for my liking, so I'm going to trim some of the bristles off so that I can get really thin detailed lines. I'm just using my cuticle nippers, and I'm removing a few bristles from the entire perimeter of the brush head. First, I'm brushing on a bit of my gel paint to my jelly stamping tool, and then I'm gently pressing my tip flat into the jelly and back out, and I've got the perfect line. It's very easy. Then using my freshly trimmed brush, I'm just dipping it into my paint, and I'm creating straight lines on the sides of my nails and connecting them to the tip. If you mess up, you can easily clean this up with a clean brush and a little bit of alcohol, but this design is super easy to do, especially if you're using gel paints because, like I said, they're a bit thicker and they're way easier to control. When I'm happy with my lines, I just give my nail a quick flash cure and move on to the next. I think this style would look really cute with OPI Funny Bunny or Bubble Bath as a base and a white gel paint for the border. Once I'm done, I give the nails a full cure in my LED lamp for 45 seconds, and then I wipe them clean to get a better look at my design without the sticky layer. And I finish off with my Kiara Sky non-wipe top coat because I prefer this one over the top coat that comes in the Jelly Tips kit. That one's not as good in my opinion. After I cure my top coat, I like to go back in and clean up under my nails using my e-file because sometimes the top coat runs under the nail during the application process and it looks really thick under there after it's cured, and I just really like a crisp C-curve. I'm rehydrating the skin around my nails with my favorite Kiara Sky cuticle oil, and that pretty much completes this video. This was kind of jam-packed with information and tips in such a short period of time. We tried the Gelish Touch LED light, which by the way I love and I would highly recommend if you're having trouble curing your jelly tips with the standard little lamps that come in other kits. We customized a nail art brush. We tried out a new gel paint kit, and we used the jelly stamping tool on square nails. I'd say this was a pretty successful video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. As always, everything that I use will be listed in the description box below. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and staying subscribed, and I'll see you in my next one. Oh, I love you. Bye.